It is here, finally, new Melanie Martinez. I feel like I've waited for years for this. I don't know what's coming. I don't know what album's coming out. Is an album coming out? I just saw that a new song is out right now. And as a mental health professional, we should integrate this into our graduate school programs because Melanie Martinez, mental health combo, perfection. Without further ado, it is time for the song called Possession. If this doesn't speak to, and she's done a lot on relationships, she's done a lot on it. She's done a lot on abusive relationships. She's done a lot on manipulation. She's done a lot on the external image of how you're supposed to look or how guys think girls should present themselves and just treat them like, a possession. And I'm wondering, is this a relationship song? Can we find out? Let's get this going.
I hit my head real hard. I woke up in a jar on top of his blue metal shelf full of trinkets. Dust me off each day. I'm made of porcelain clay.
Woo!
I feed him kisses so I don't break down to pieces.
We could stop right here and do an entire dissertation right now on what she just said. First of all, how about the chill intro into the fire rhythmic beat? Does that not get you in the mood? I just love Melanie. I hit my head real hard, woke up in a jar on top of his blue metal shelf full of trinkets. He dusts me off each day. I'm made of porcelain clay. I feed him kisses so I don't break down to pieces. This whole story here is I got lost, knocked out into a relationship. I end up in a relationship. Now, that could be abuse. That could be I got hit. That can be abuse. It can also be, you bang your head against something and you kind of like get knocked out. And all of a sudden you wake up in a relationship where it's like, how'd I end up here? In a manipulative, controlling, abusive, toxic relationship. It's what I'm assuming it is. I just one day, it's like I hit my head and all of a sudden I come to and I'm in this relationship. What the heck just happened? How did I end up here? And now I'm in a jar on top of his blue metal shelf full of trinkets. Guy has his shelf, he's got his things, and those are his trinkets, which he plays with, his little things, his little collectibles, his little things he likes to show off. Don't do this to women. Don't do this to women. And if you're in a relationship like this with a guy who does this, either he has this shelf he doesn't want you to touch or he wants you to adore and admire because he's got these great trinkets and he's just amazing because he has all this stuff and he wants you to be perfect all the time. Don't stay in it. Just leave, get therapy and find a way to pick wonderful guys because they are out there. So if you wake up in a jar and you're on top of this thing, you're one of the trinkets. He dusts me off each day. I'm made of porcelain clay. Porcelain, breakable. Okay? Porcelain, which means she's breakable. But secondly, porcelain, shiny, perfect skin, perfect body. I've got to be this perfect thing. That's the whole theme I've heard in the past from her. You want me to be this porcelain doll. That's not how girls are made. That's not how humans are made, but especially women. Don't treat them like this. Oh, this makes me mad. I feed him kisses so I don't break down to pieces. That's the porcelain part. Breakable. I feed him kisses so I can get some kind of feedback so I don't completely fall apart. So I just play along with the toxic enmeshed relationship for my own survival skill. I could be reading this wrong, but man, with the work I do in therapy every day with people, if you are in a relationship that at all makes you sound like this, please get help or question yourself and whether this is a relationship for you. Don't stay in a relationship just because it's familiar, because familiar doesn't mean good. Familiar means I'm scared to be alone. I'm scared to know what else might be out there or maybe nothing, but it's way better than staying in something toxic and enmeshed. You know me. You know what I'm about to do. You know this.
Real hard. I woke up in a jar on top of his blue metal shelf full of trinkets. He does me up each day. I'm made of porcelain clay. I feed him kisses so I don't break down to pieces. Now he's hungry. I feed him candy. He's screaming at me loud, screaming at me loud, screaming at me loud. Baby, I'm your possession. Handle me like a weapon. Gaslight me right.
No.
Tell me keep quiet.
No.
I'll go along.
No.
Diddy-do. Put me up like a prize. I'll be a good housewife. You won't see me cry when women come by. I'll go along. Diddy-do. Down, down, diddy-do. Diddy-do, diddy-do.
This is the result of staying in something like this for so long that you lose sight of yourself. You become the very entity that that other person wants. In this regard, you become the very entity that that man wants. I'm going to play the role that you want because it's what gets me the attention, and it's what gets me any little shred of love or what I perceive as love that I can get, even to the point of having other women come by. And it's okay. I'll go along. Diddy Dum Dum. What a cool addition, by the way, with that Diddy Dum Dum. Is that not incredible? Song's fire, y'all. Song's fire. Do you mind me breaking this down as a therapist? I'm telling you, this should be in relationship therapy, marriage therapy. This should be in some kind of class. Baby, I'm your possession. Handle me like a weapon. Gaslight me right. Tell me, keep quiet. Look at that. When you're in charge, handle me like a weapon. You got to treat weapons very carefully. Like, you got to know how to work with weapons. And I think it's like, please take care of me. Please, I'm your possession. In other words, you own me. It's not healthy in a relationship, y'all. It's not healthy. Please know that. Gaslight me right now. This is all of the complete toxic and mesh codependent stuff that I don't want to hear from somebody in a relationship. If she was in my office saying this, I would say, let me tell you something. You deserve a whole lot more than that. And there's people who can treat you a whole lot better than that, because your self-worth deteriorates when you're with somebody who wants to treat you like a possession ever. Treat me like a possession. I'm your possession. Treat me like I'm your weapon. Or handle me like a weapon. Gaslight me right. Tell me. Keep quiet. Shh. Don't talk. I run the house. I'll go along, diddy-dum. Put me up like a prize. I'll be a good housewife. You won't see me cry when women come by. I'll go along. I'll look the other way. Do what you do. Philander all you want. No good. Ladies, you got to run from this as quick as you can, but you don't run from this song. You don't run from what I just heard.
Tell me keep quiet, I'll go along, diddy-do. Put me up like a prize. I'll be a good housewife. You won't see me cry when women come by. I'll go along, diddy-do. Down, down, diddy-do. Diddy-do, diddy-do. Down, 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 diddy-do. Diddy-do, diddy-do. Down, 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 diddy-do. Diddy-do, diddy-do. Down, 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 diddy-do. He leaves me all alone from dusk to fucking dawn. I clean up after all his shit. I'm the housekeeper. He comes home drunk at night. Of course he picks a fight. I try my best to bite my tongue, but it keeps bleeding. How could he?
Sorry. Can't cuss. No cussing. This is breaking my heart, man. This is breaking my heart, but it's so accurate. He leaves me alone. Like, I got to enjoy the song at the second playthrough. That's when I can vibe. Right now, I'm just hearing these lyrics. I'm thinking, you got to be kidding me. You should be in this relationship. He leaves me all alone from dusk to fucking dawn, man. All a day. Just here. Clean up all his shit. Clean up his stuff. I'm his housewife. Comes home drunk. Picks a fight. It's my fault. It's your fault. You're the one out drunk. Chasing women. I try my best to bite my tongue, but he keeps bleeding. You know, bite your tongue to stop talking. Like, okay, I'm not going to start a fight. I'm not going to egg a fight on. I'm just going to bite my tongue. I'm not going to say what I really think and how I really feel because it's just going to make things worse. And then the literal, I just try to bite my tongue, but it just keeps bleeding. Because it's useless. It doesn't matter because this guy's not going to change, Melanie. Not that I'm speaking to you directly. That would be awesome. But we have to know you deserve better. I promise you. Should never be treated like this. Being left, having to fend for yourself, being a housekeeper, putting up with fights, picking fights, all that stuff. Let me vibe.
He leaves me all alone from dusk to fucking dawn.
Yep.
I clean up after all his shit. I'm the housekeeper. He comes home drunk at night. Of course he picks a fight. I try my best to bite my tongue, but it keeps bleeding.
Woo!
How could he love me if he won't see me? Crying with a knife, wanna take my life, never treats me right. Baby, I'm your possession. Handle me like a weapon. Gaslight me right, tell me keep quiet. I'll go along, diddy down. Put me up like a prize. I'll be a good housewife.
What do I do with this? As a therapist, what do I do with this? How could he love me if he won't see me? Such a great question. Melanie, that is a perfect question. If you haven't had good therapy, you've done it yourself, Melanie, because that line right there, that question is what I want everybody to ask. How could he love me if he won't see me? He can't. He can't. He can't. So please leave. If he's not going to see you now, he's never going to see you because he only sees what he wants to see, not the real you, not the strength, not the courage, not the beauty, not the adoration, not the talent, not what you offer in terms of strength. Doesn't see it. I'm crying with a knife, want to take my life. Never treats me right. Don't get to this point. Y'all, if you do get help, please, please. Because it's not your fault. It's not you. It's the other person. I promise you, so many people get out of these situations and they feel so much better about themselves. Not immediately, down the road. But when you get help, you get support, you get love, you get courage, you get a path forward. It can happen. But it does take people to the brink of saying, what's the point? I must be useless, or it's no use, or it's never going to work, or I don't know how to have a good relationship, or I deserve it. And you don't deserve any of that stuff. Please know that.
Would he love me if he won't see me? Crying with a knife, wanna take my life, never treats me right. Baby, I'm your possession. Handle me like a weapon. Gaslight me right, tell me keep quiet. I'll go along, diddy down. Put me up like a prize.
Yep.
I'll be a good housewife. You won't see me cry when women come by. I'll go along, diddy down, 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 diddy down, diddy down, diddy down, 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 diddy down, diddy down, diddy down, 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 diddy down, diddy down, diddy down, 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 diddy down, diddy down, diddy down. Silhouette drove into a tree, walked around for a minute. People stared at me, a concussion, reversing all the damage I had. Maybe bruised, but it's not that.
just happened? What was that? What? Well, I got to see what that just said. Took the keys and left. Drove into a tree. Looked around for a minute. People staring at me. A concussion reversed all the damage I had. Maybe bruised, but it's not that bad. I'm praying that what this means is I got out of that situation. And the figurative took the keys and left, got the heck out of Dodge, drove into a tree, got injured again. Instead of banging my head, I end up in a jar, get a concussion, and it reversed the symptoms. All the damage gone. I may be bruised. I've got injuries that are shown, but it's not that bad. You know what's great about that? It's not that bad. I promise you, in the long run, the injuries you're going to get from that concussion are worth it because a concussion will heal. Take the keys, drive away, run into the tree. Because to me, the tree is recovery. The tree is therapy. The tree is healing. The tree is a chance to do something else, and it hurts, and therapy's hard, and getting better is hard. Or recovering from a toxic, abusive relationship is hard. It's like running into a tree and getting a concussion. But it reverses the symptoms. Damage gone. You may be bruised, but you better. I cannot believe how good that was. Melanie Martinez, thank you for doing what you do. Even though you make me wait, you make me wait a long time, longer than I want to wait, but I'm good with it. I'll do it to get a result like this because everybody who listens to you benefits from that. And I benefit with clients I see to be able to talk about stuff like this in relationships. Thank you for who you are, what you do, and what you bring to the world. And thank you for everybody in your community who has been gracious enough to watch any of the videos I put on Melanie, because I do really love what she does as a mental health professional. Remember, it's not real therapy, just Tom. Break it down. Melanie Martinez. If you want help, check the links in the description. You deserve that help. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think. And I cannot wait. If there's an album coming, please tell me. I got to hear what's going on, what this album's going to be called. And Possession's one of the songs. I love it. Never forget Mental Health Matters. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.